You're number way. You're number way. It's an earthquake. Woo. Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just a throwback, you know, the captain that steers the ship. Haircut Yagalundi. He has all the gigs in the country.
Yay!
The one and only Umpopos Wudukwade. Yeah. Yeah. What a weekend.
What a
What a
weekend.
Guys, let me tell you something now. Nelspruit
Hey.
is the friendliest place ever.
Nice.
Oh.
Shout out to everyone in Nelspruit. Yo,
Oh,
they
man.
greet. You know, the old.
They have
Yeah.
Ubuntu.
Yeah.
It's a smaller place. Like in a big city,
Yeah.
people don't have time to
Yeah.
greet.
Yeah, it's
And the Swatis, man.
very, very nice.
They're so
people.
soft.
They're romantic.
Even the guys, like, they're soft when they tell you. "Ufuna ukunanza, ke lo uyokunatha mangwe na." Uyokunatha, thakatlapa. Amanti mte.
It sounds so romantic. Love it.
It's like Zulu, but without the Vuzu.
Yeah, it's got like less of the abrasion.
Yo.
Angathanda.
Tanza.
Indoda.
Inzoza.
Dingy?
Inzoza. Invoda.
It sounds like you should have a lisp.
To speak
Like Zix Bantwini would crush Swati.
wow.
Now we are body shaming.
Oh, man.
Ma woman.
I don't know how to say it in this way. Yo,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need big apparatus.
I.
What has Zix done to you?
Yo.
Online, I actually have to apologize now because what happened between me and Zix, right, was actually like such a wholesome moment. Like he took time out of his day to like talk to me. It's just that I'm not a good person. You know?
Ish. I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you've noticed.
Yeah, is that the first time you're admitting it?
Yes.
It feels so liberating.
To be openly evil.
Now just clap your hands.
Something special. But yeah, bro. We were in myself, Tabiso.
Yo, big shout out to Abuti Lolo.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Yeah, so we had a bit of a tour with Abuti Lolo. We started the weekend off in Secunda,
Yeah.
Graceland Casino. It was out of this world, sensational.
Mm-hmm.
Myself, Tsitsi, Tabiso, other comedians.
Yeah.
Chandra wasn't there.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
They didn't invite you, Chandra. Were you busy?
No, I didn't get the invite.
Yo, they're kicking you out slowly but surely. They said we can't have him on the show and on the road. Pick one.
Pops was like, I need this laugh.
This is my time.
No, Chandra was washing dishes.
Oh yeah.
He's in a committed relationship. He's in a committed relationship. When you're committed, you wash dishes.
Yeah.
Then we went to Nelspruit after that.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was my
Secunda.
highlight.
So after Secunda, you went to Nelspruit.
Yeah, like the next morning, bro, it was like superstar stuff, bro. Everybody was there, you know, like everybody, you know.
Exception.
Oh yeah. But yeah, bro, we had so much fun. We went there. It was, you know, one of those weekends where your spirit and your body are in connection.
Together, yeah.
And we had Taviso was there, you
Nice.
know. Abuti Lolo like took us to clubs, man.
Hey, we went to clubs.
You guys were club hopping.
Saying, chanting things.
What were you guys
Why
talking about?
Dancing on
I didn't even
sofas.
know the chants. So I said,
Wow.
Mina ngilale ka.
It wasn't a question for an answer.
He was replying like an old man.
Wow.
Man,
That's not the point.
I noticed you
Pops
guys.
lost his phone in the club, but he was dancing like he was dancing, and then he's like, guys, I don't have my phone, and then he found it. He's like, oh, thank you so much.
Because you never really get your things back.
And he's the only sober one there.
Wow.
Guys, I noticed
Wow.
that you said nice things about the people of Nelspruit. What about the people of Secunda? Nice people there?
Secunda, the
No, yeah,
best.
they're very nice.
The
Yeah.
best. The
Yeah.
best.
Worker bees.
The best.
The
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Best.
Did anyone
Hard hat.
arrive to the show with safety boots on?
Yes.
You know it's Secunda. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Bro,
checking.
that thing
Straight.
doesn't go off.
The fire.
But like
Yeah.
in my hotel room, like when you look
When you-
outside, it was the fire.
When you hug some
Wow.
of them, they smell like petrol. Hey, great show.
Yeah.
What perfume is that? I-95 Ntwana, lay 95. It's Shine 95 like.
There's some Boilermakers I know are from there. They've made it. That's like if you become a Boilermaker in your life or a welder, and you tell other welders, I work in Secunda. It's like a big thing. They're like, yo, take my CV, bruh. Please take my CV. So it's like a big thing.
In the colored community.
For Boilermakers.
Oh, in the Boilermaker.
Just Boilermakers.
Is there a Boilermakers
In the
Union?
industry.
Yes, it's a Boilermakers Union.
Oh, that's crazy. Dog, I've been watching, Olympics.
Oh, yes, it's going down.
What's your favorite highlight so far?
My favorite highlight so far was the 100 meters women's race.
Okay.
Perfection. There was one lady. I think her surname is Alfred. She's from St. Lucia. If I tell
Saint
you,
Lucia?
yes, it's
In
an island.
Mozambique?
No.
I must
Hey, yeah. Hey. You know, when you haven't crossed the overseas border.
Worker Resort.
Yeah.
He was about to say, I was there.
No say. This is international. It needs a passport, that one.
Oh, okay.
She was brilliant.
Yeah.
When I tell you, she and Shakari were like head to head. Like, they were like, it was amazing. Amazing.
Dude, I haven't watched any of this stuff because we were obviously,
Oh, yeah.
away. And I realized, like, I don't have a relationship with TV anymore. Unless it's like big sporting events like the World Cup or anything like that. So I was always like, because I'm like, I want to watch it, but I don't know where to watch. Obviously,
Yes.
I can watch it on my phone, but it feels so much better to watch it on the TV.
On a couch.
Surrounded. Like back in the day when you used to watch TV,
TV
bro.
time.
Yeah. Do you think TV's dying? If we're being honest.
To be honest, I'm only watching the Olympics on my TV because it's the Olympics. Everything else is on my phone. I'm a streaming girl.
But even then, right? Even with some of the stuff from the Olympics, the stuff that people are talking about, like the Turkey hitman shooter guy.
Mm.
I've seen so much of him online. I actually didn't watch the shooting match. I don't know if that's what it's called.
No.
The shootout.
Pistol or something.
Yeah. I don't know what's the sport called.
Guns out.
China. Shoot each other.
Tunyang!
It's crazy that America came last in that event.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow,
America came last in shooting.
Yeah. They should have sent like a school child or
They probably sent Donald Trump's assassins, brother.
Oh,
You
his
would think.
assassin is not alive anymore.
It was a relative of the assassin.
Oh, yeah.
whoever sent the
yeah,
Olympics.
it's weird. I think like TV is probably like you can watch it. I think it's like generational. Like older people still watch. I mean, those are the people that still have like DSTV full
And TV
bouquets.
license.
Yeah,
And you
but
can
guys-
see how DSTV is losing money every single year.
Yeah, because we don't watch TV. You know what I think it is, right? We don't have one common screen anymore.
Yes.
So back in the day, we all would gather around one screen, right?
Yes.
You, as the kid, would get home early before your parents. So you had more TV time, which meant you could watch your TV, you could watch KTV.
Dragon Ball
There
Z.
we go.
If you grew up nice, you could watch Dragon Ball Z, Kidio, Dub. I don't know what was Dub again.
Winx.
Oh, the Wings Club.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you could
And
watch. You could watch all those shows, ne? And then you'd move into daytime soapies. Passions. Remember Passions?
Ooh, Passions was my favorite. Passions, Tabitha.
Yes.
Timmy and Tabitha.
What
Yes.
was that Papa's name?
Timmy. Timmy was a real human man. That was not a doll. That was a man.
That was a grown man, a
Yeah.
father, a
Of
hero.
four.
Hero.
A father of four.
Then you watch Working Young and Restless.
Ooh. And then all my children. These are our lives.
Old and the Beautiful.
So you'd enter the soapy realm, right? Hey guys, you know when I stopped watching Days of Our Lives? Like I think everyone has like a last straw. My last straw was when Malena started floating.
Oh,
When
and
she was
she
possessed.
turned into a leopard.
She was possessed.
She turned into a leopard.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe, but I saw it.
You were watching Limpopo. You were watching Limpopo.
that Limpopo,
Limpopo,
yeah, Limpopo Days of Our
SABC.
Lives.
They were cross-referencing other shows in between. Leopard.
She turned into a leopard.
No, she was a
No.
devil.
She
A
was
demon.
floating. She had a demon inside of
She
her.
had a demon
Yes.
inside, yeah.
There was a lot of
Yes.
people's last throw.
Bro,
eh?
but also
And then the
even
bold-
Muvhango, that guy was floating, so it was nice.
Ah, no. But this was back in the day when the graphics were not so good.
Yeah.
And then the bold for me, I was just like, how does Brooke do all of this and she doesn't have one STD? And then, Wait, have you ever seen Brooke saying she's going to the clinic?
That is not. Maybe she's healthy because she knows what she's doing.
And
You know, you must know when you use your body, you need to wash and clean, and also watch inside
Oh.
because many the parts
Mhm.
you get swapping,
Mm.
and it's a family thing.
Yeah.
So from father to brother to uncle to cousin, but it's all
To
within.
son.
You
to
get-
son.
Son.
She was actually
To
really
grandson.
rogue. Ah man, Brooke.
Mm.
I-
Shayla grandson.
Right
Diggy
now.
line, diggy line, diggy line.
Back in the day, we
Whoa.
knew a real.
The realest,
Explorer.
yeah, the 403.
Mm.
But you see, we could watch all of that stuff, right? Right up until we got into like the generations and the intersections and all those shows, Yizo that played at night,
Mm.
until the Silo at the end of the night and go to bed. So we shared that common screen. And then what we do is the next day, we would all gather wherever, work, school, and talk about what we watched.
Mm.
Oh, did you see this?
Mm.
Oh, did you see that? So that would also make you eager to watch tomorrow. So you could be a part of those conversations tomorrow.
Mhm.
But don't you think?
But that's gone now, bro. Because of social media and demand.
I think you're right. Social media did take it away, but I feel like it's more of the comment section has now become our common place of sharing all those
Yes.
things. But because the comment section is not in front of you, understand? Like if back in the day, if you watch TV and you want to say something, I can just slap you if you say something bad to me. Now on the comment section, you have an alias,
Mm.
so that's why people tend to be a little bit more braver, and then hence it makes that space a little bit less positive. Like the shows we watched bad shows growing up. There were some bad shows, like Cool Cats for me.
You know,
Like it was the worst show ever.
Cool Cats, was that the one with
Catnap.
cheddar cheese cat?
Yeah,
Yes.
Smarty Cat,
Smarty Cat, Catnap
Catnap,
was lazy,
Wildcat.
Yeah,
and it was a black cat.
Actually,
You're right.
there was a lot of shows that were racially charged, like the Power Rangers.
Yes.
Yes.
The Power Rangers, the
yellow one
black,
was always Chinese.
yeah, the yellow one was Chinese.
Oh, no.
Always.
The black one was black,
Yes.
and the white Superior Ranger
Was red.
was white.
And he had more powers. And he had more powers than all the other rangers because
Yeah.
he had extra things.
Yeah.
Unlocking. Colonizer. Colonizer 3000. And he was in the middle when they joined robots.
He was
He
the
would
guy.
always be the head.
Yes.
The black guy was like the calf.
No, the black guy was them chololo. Like, yeah, but so like I feel like the comment section has also like diffused our ability to be able to gather around something and actually enjoy the positivity of it because
Yeah.
everybody's opinion matters now. Back in the day, we're just so happy to have the experience. Like now, I rewatch a lot of the stuff I used to watch. Like I rewatched Dragon Ball Z, and you realize certain things that I never realized as a kid. I was just happy to be there, and I'm
How
like,
long the fights took?
Broer.
Yes, the Dragon Ball
7
Z.
days.
Like, no, they could fight for 2 weeks.
No,
Same fight.
come on.
Man, now you have a job. Man, the Goku usa power up.
One thing I appreciated of TV, like you could see whose parents were involved in their children's lives and who weren't. Like if a child came to school, it's like, yo, I watched Pure Munati. I'm like, and your parents?
How?
They're like, no, they were sleeping. They had Black Label.
No, but we also had to be creative on how we watched certain things that we weren't allowed to watch.
Yes.
Like there was no way I was not gonna watch Yizo when Yizo was the thing, bro. Yizo, if trending was a thing back in the day, Yizo was trending, dog. I know it was. And we weren't allowed to watch Yizo because of things like Kikile Kiki.
No,
And-
so when that scene came on, I was meant to be in bed and everyone was watching. And I was peeking through the passage door. And that happened.
That's how we used to watch TV.
Yeah, that happened. And my dad said, Farida, get away from there. I can see you. What do you want to know here? The books. It's 9 p.m. 9 p.m. I was 12. Surely I should know. I mean, I'm learning about things in LO.
Yeah.
This is a practical. I should be looking here.
But the thing is, he knew you were standing there.
Shucks.
It's just when it got to that scene, then he said go away.
Yeah.
So that's how sometimes we had to watch. Even Lisilo, dog. There was certain,
scary.
yeah, there were
It's
certain
very
things we
scary.
couldn't
Yeah.
watch, or you had to be pretend you were sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, I know. You know, us with Lisilo, because Lisilo was a petty guy.
Mm.
You know, it was very traumatic. Because
Did
we
it
felt
feel
like
real?
it's happening
Yes,
around here,
I was about
like
to
somewhere
ask.
in
Like
Lewagomo,
someone is here.
like 2 houses down the road. Because every neighborhood always has that.
Lisilo was a petty man.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Lisilo ruler. That's petty.
Makes sense.
Right one is petty.
Kana, what does right one mean? One-eyed man.
One-eyed man.
One-eyed man.
Yeah, right one. Bro, it was.
Yo, imagine. That's a-
But you know,
Yo.
you know what I use, like I always felt sorry for Lisilo, man. Because right when whenever he had problems, like small problems, you
Lisilo.
just call Lisilo. Like
Mm.
imagine you are dead. You're supposed to be sleeping.
Resting in
Ashumo
peace.
is calling you to solve his earthly problems.
But did Lisilo have a tombstone?
Yeah, no, he didn't. It
You
was
see?
rocks. It was rocks.
It was rocks. That's why. Because a
And he
tombstone.
moves them. He moves them. He comes back.
That part
Yeah.
was so. Oh no,
A
you
tombstone
knew.
has instructions. It tells you rest in peace. Lisilo was not told to rest in peace. They just
They said, Robala Mo. Sleep here, wena. But bruh, I'm telling you, right? And right one had a small heart. That's a problem.
Very, very impatient man.
Yeah. Everything, you just argue with him. Oh, okay. Okay. But what? Lisilo. Wanyano what it lasts on Tibele. Mulate.
But guys, what if Lisilo had a chance to explain? Because we never heard from Lisilo.
Hey man.
Maybe if Lisilo could explain what
Nah.
happened.
I think he should.
Let's find out.
Lisilo, rula mo masilo mo tlontusa.
Hey, man, Lisilo, man. Yeah, I need you for untuse, not untuse.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, man. Can I leave insomnia?
Ingi?
I can't fall asleep.
Untold stories of Lesilo.
Hello. My name is Lisilo Rula. I used to have a television show, like famous back in the day. I used to have my friend Amicha Raitwana. You know, I have a big problem with Raitwana, you know. Ever since he got that whistle of his, he uses it and abuses it. The other day, he asked me to come fetch him a remote. I understand when it's time to scare people, but the remote in front of his friends for World Cup. Yo,
I see you, Tuanda. Ayayo. Yes. Goal for South Africa. Goal for South Africa. Hey, Coach.
yes,
Coach Antonio. So another level.
different one.
I'll get you channel. Also, one remote.
Lisilo, I want to say get remote today. Silos. Hey, Lisilo, relax, Lisilo. Relax. Hey, Silos. Yeah, kimachita yeah. Kintogozo ki Alfios kai. Yeah. Silos, I want a remote.
Sure.
Oh, sorry man, I can what's ever.
Yeah.
Eyeline here, that's not the one.
You guys want drinks?
Relax. I will silos. Hang on. Judge Judy. Desmond Dube. Kanti shona nini lena? Since Lisilo dlala besibina ama clientele yazi. From as little as 1 rand a day. back in the day. Then he asked me to go and hit on girls for him. Ke busy ke re ke nyaka ho mo share this girl. Ke re, hello, achaba. She's still running till today. So, do you think Nalwena maybe Rika Sunana or something?
Yeah. Would be the good.
Silo, down to some share more. Silo, down to some share more. You know? Okay. Hello? Oh! It's okay. I've got you. I'll protect you. Talking about protection, with it's already condoms. Sadi flavor. Mohodu. Right one. Every day, I have a problem in his life. Lisilo. The other day, I come open a lullaby. Nah. Lisilo, please sing me a lullaby. Yeah. I'll shapeka lullaby nyana mo kerubane. Lullaby, yeah. Something soothing. Twinkle, twinkle. Man, they sing the necessary rhymes. Lullaby. Chula. Yeah. Chula. Hey, Silo. Sora mabule. Yeah, we can go to sing ne. Sharp. Yeah. Chula sana. Now, 11 o'clock at night. The last straw was this other day. I got toilet at year number 2. As a great tissue. I know goodness spoken, but I have feelings too. Listen, Kopelong untlakule. Salwa tlakula mnova no 45. Leo spoke, you're never ready for something like that. No, guys. You know, I've suffered. I suffered death, but this is worse than death. Hurry, I haven't Bobby a waiting list. But you know what? It's besides the point. Guys, can we cut this interview? It's too emotional. Please.
Untold stories of Leslie.
You understand this, you know better.
Yeah. Now,
I
after
get
seeing
it.
him, I believe he's Perry. He looked
Right?
Perry.
What about him looks petty?
Wankushisha.
Yes, I want to push your face.
Bro, but you know, for me, TV was a world back in the day, bro. Like, it wasn't just the shows and like I used to know the TV guide back to back. Bro, I enjoyed everything, even game shows.
Yes.
Right?
Shows were my fave.
We had game shows, we had talent shows, we had Zama game show, Chalete Kapale Boko so.
Yes.
What
Crazy
Gem
Games.
Gem
Crazy Games.
Yes, Gem Ellie.
Guys, Gem Ellie was the best thing.
I
I mean,
wanted
how
the
many
chocolates.
artists were discovered on Gem Ellie?
Pele.
Pele. What's the other guy's name? Proverb was also discovered on
Oh,
Gem
yes.
Ellie.
Proverb, yes, bro.
That's crazy.
He chose the freestyle option at the
Imagine,
end. I think
idols
you
must
could
be so happy.
Yo.
That Gem Ellie gave them a through pass and said, here's a hip hop guy.
Bro. Now I used to love the Chalete Kapale Bokos.
Kana, what's the game?
Zama game show.
Zama
Game show, yeah.
with Nomsanede.
Yes. And then Zed would be the guy. Because they used to have a thing where they'd have keys that all look like they open prison doors. And then one of them would be the car key. And then they'd mix them up. and then they'd roll out this Mazda 323 Laser onto stage, brand new, and they'd say you can choose a key
Yo.
and then see if it'll open the car. Bruh, I tell you, it took us 4 seasons for someone to finally get the car.
Rigged.
But also that's impossible.
It's
that one.
rigged.
Bruh, but the nice thing about that game was they were inclusive in the 90s. Because every prize you won on Zama Zama was his and hers.
Always.
You've won a his and hers tombstone set. Everything was his and hers.
Because it's a family show. Everybody wins on this show.
But I miss that kind of camaraderie in television, bro. Like it used to bring us together, bro. Every show you watched, it was like togetherness. Nowadays, we focus on singular problems, singular issues.
Because we're all watching singularly. You are
Yes,
watching
that's
season
true.
3 of Game of Thrones. You're watching Hunters there. I'm watching, you know what I mean? We're all in the
Yeah.
same house. We're watching 3 different shows.
And
Back in the day when Colgate's Spread a Smile show was on,
Mm.
where Colgate's Spread a
Spread a
Smile
Smile.
show. Colgate's Spread.
Was that the presenter
Yeah,
we spoke
yeah.
with?
Welcome to
I don't
Colgate's
know what
Spread a
show.
Smile.
I don't know.
Colgate's Spread a Smile show was like,
Coca-Cola Popstars.
it was a variety show. It was a talent show.
Yes, they also did it in schools. They sent people out to schools and
To
then
get talent. Yeah.
yes, and then that's how I met the Colgate man.
Yeah, so I remember one of the apps.
But the beaver.
No, not the
No, the beaver was
Toothpaste was a-
Mentadin P.
No, the beaver was
Aquafresh, I
Was
think.
Aquafresh.
Yeah, Colgate.
Colgate is just the box. They didn't
Colgate,
Oh,
have-
Colgate
as
is
is
all
the toothpaste.
Colgate.
Colgate,
Oh.
toothpaste.
Colgate is also a brand.
Oh, me, I never watched a lot of TV growing up. Mm.
Go kiki cold drinky.
Chappies Kipabel car.
Mazimba
Or Babalu.
Eh.
Babalo.
Babalu when you had money.
No, but and I'm saying like I
This-
never used to watch a lot of TV because there was a lot of people in my house. So like TV time you never got. So I don't know most of the older ones. I know
Bo Colgate
Yeah.
Spread a Smile.
no.
Colgate Spread a Smile was like SS Got Talent, but like rural, like local, like
That
they would,
sounds dope. bro.
yeah, dude. I remember these kids came on, bro. They were like, the host was like, and then Ritswere Bana from I can't remember where, Kwa Kwa, and then they came out, they're like, "Chick, chick." And then the one came out. He was walking funny. He's like, Kijamadu, yo Kijamadu. You know what he said? He came out. He was marsh, man. Like he was grey. And then he went, Kitswerketla, Kitswerketla, Kitswerketla la ruri. Kitswerketla, Kitswerketla, Kitswerketla la ruri. Then he took out peanuts. And he's like, Kijamadu,
Yeah.
Kijamadu, Kijamadu piruri. Kijamadu, Kijamadu,
Simple thing.
Kijamadu piruri. And then he went, Kitswerkema, Kitswerkema,
Kisurkima la ruri.
Kitswerkema,
Yo.
Kitswerkema,
Yay.
Kitswerkema la ruri. Thank you.
Simple.
But you see the simplicity in that kind of because I think things are so difficult right now that we don't know what to enjoy. But the genius in the simplicity of that, you can repeat it. Look at how long you've lasted
Yo.
with that memory. What was the TikTok you were watching this morning?
No idea.
You understand?
Yeah.
But I think, don't you think binging stopped that? Because now, like, because back in the day, you had to wait.
Yes.
And savor.
Yes.
Yes.
So now we have everything at our disposal and I can watch it whenever I want and just sit all day and rot.
Like,
You know,
now I
I-
get angry. Like, I get angry because
When
they're
there
doing
isn't a
that thing
follow-up.
now. They're doing that thing now where they're releasing, like, on a streaming platform on Netflix, they're releasing an
On the
episode
day.
a week.
Yes.
Now I'm like, oh, I'm not interested. I'm not watching. I'm not coming back
Let it
to watch
stack up.
this.
But you
I'll
do
wait
come
for
back.
a month
Stack.
until all of them are there, and then I'll start watching.
Because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
it's going to be there.
Mm.
Unlike us, it's one of those, you had to have been there.
Yes.
Right? There was a moment on Gospel Gold when Rebecca Malope went to this man, and this man was like, Rebecca, ngiyacula mina sisi." And he convinced Rebecca Malope that he can sing. An audience member. Then Rebecca was like, we don't usually do this, but come up and sing. And this man took out his false teeth and sang horribly. Yes, sir. Rebecca was on her knees crying, dog.
Stop.
That happened there. Like, you can't explain that moment.
And then the next day it was pandemonium
Yeah.
with people talking about it. And just,
Newspaper.
And it's only some newspapers didn't even report it. It wasn't like it's not like how social media where something trending happens and then we put it up. You know, the newspapers are also like, we've already done tomorrow's paper today.
Today, yeah.
Imagine the news happens
Yeah.
to my
It's going to be. It's too
Why are
bad.
people doing stuff, man?
Give us time. Give us time.
But that time they had the power, eh?
Yes,
Well, the journalists,
yes.
the newspapers.
Hey,
yo.
Swashwi,
Hey, now
don't play with Swashwi. You don't play those games. Swashwi was like it was like a ghost fashionista.
Yes.
Shwashi was a hood version of
Musa Kaula.
no. Who's
Okay, Musa Kaula is a hood version of Musa Kaula.
yes.
There's only one.
No man, what's this Bridgerton? Who's the chicken Bridgerton? Lady Whistledown.
King.
And Nikes.
I know what you're talking
Yeah, well,
about.
I almost pretended.
I think that Bridgerton is just a copied show from Gossip Girl because that was the first thing.
The
that-
premise.
Gossip Girl.
Gossip
premise,
Girl.
So
yes.
Lady Whistledown is the one who writes about
XOXO.
society
Yes.
Oh.
And then
So
spreads the rumors.
and then spreads the rumors.
You know what I don't get? These new shows, you release everything, but you still have a cliff.
You know what I don't get? People who have recorded 70
Literally,
episodes.
and their
From
phones.
Popcorn and Cheese to PNC skits to PNC.
And it's
Their
not,
phones are still on.
It's not even like the ringtone
During
that
the
comes
shoot.
with the phone.
And it's the same person that calls them. So they know that person is going to call them. At the same time every day.
Sorry.
And that's all he can say.
What did Judge?
Hey,
Hey. You know what's dope also about TV back in the day? It catered for everybody.
It did.
Right? We didn't have subtitles back in the day, but you could simulcast.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you could watch Spider-Man and it would be in English, but if you were Tswana speaking, you could go on Radio 2000 and put on, and then have all the simulcast.
Yes. And that was amazing.
Also, it plays and
It
then
plays on the TV,
Uh.
but I guess we all had a hi-fi. Yo, I must say Wi-Fi.
Hi-Fi corporation.
A hi-fi system.
Mm.
So every house had a radio and a TV. So you could tune the radio to Radio
Go
2000
and watch.
and then watch and listen to the radio, and it would play in whatever language.
and was it in sync?
It was in sync.
In sync.
So we used to watch Is No Good.
That's insane.
Is No Good was the Sultan of the Sultan. He was the Sultan's advisor. But on radio simulcast, it was Musaltoni wa Musalton. Hey, Musaltoni wa Musalton! Give up a Yes. So you could choose which one was more entertaining, you know? It's like watching rugby with Xhosa commentary.
Yeah, it's so much better, bro.
there isn't it should be the main commentary. Like there shouldn't be any other. Otherwise must be options.
I
Yeah,
don't even
we
understand.
should do Xhosa commentary with subtitles.
Yes, with
In
subtitles,
Afrikaans.
it's done.
True.
Mengel Moose. Cannot get down with
Viewership
that.
will go down.
I can't get down with
You want
that.
to upset Afrikaners.
yo. They'll take away this stem from the national anthem. We'll keep it. You
Thanks.
guys keep your Kosi Sigalele stuff.
You couldn't move.
Yeah, but I don't know, guys. For me, I feel like TV is so much less entertaining now. Not that it's less entertaining. I feel like we're doing so much more, right? In television, in terms of like production and stuff. But it's not gripping as it used to be. And I'm not talking about globally. I'm talking about locally. I feel like, and that's something I also wanted us to talk about, is like the quality of South African television. You know, are we on par?
The river was dope.
Why was the river dope?
Oh, it was nice.
Who was your favorite character on the river? Who was your favorite character on the river?
This other lady, I forget her name, man.
Of course. Of course. It's okay. It's okay.
Beautiful.
You stunning, you beauty.
View something.
No, but to be honest, with no
No.
prejudice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the
river
river was dope.
Yeah.
Shaka Ilembe was
Amazing.
flipping amazing.
Do you know what I liked?
Bro, it was just
Farida, what did you like?
the
Deep
sex.
City.
Rhythm
Deep
City.
City. Deep
Cop.
City. Deep
Deep
City.
City.
Deep
what-
City.
Weren't you on,
what is-
on Deep
what
City?
is-
What
No, I
is
was-
this?
What is this
Fingers?
now?
I was
What is-
counting.
Oh.
No,
And it's Deep City.
And it's Deep City.
And she said it like that.
And she used her long finger.
Women's Month.
Yes. What Tintum fast?
them
Also,
bogot.
When you talk about the
It's
quality
Bogart.
of South African TV, man, I think South African TV could be amazing. It's just that we don't have time to shoot our things properly. There isn't enough budget. There isn't enough budget to shoot our things like properly, the way we should shoot it. I've been on many sets and people are just like, is that one take? All right, moving on.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because they probably have your favorite show in the world that you think the world of probably has like a 10,000 rand a day budget.
Mm.
And there's people that must eat. There's people that must do this
Camera
and
time
do
as
that.
well.
And then it's just a rush to get through the thing. Although our admin is absolutely amazing. When our creatives put down a show on paper, like it's world standard. And when they receive it, they're like, this we can definitely put on TV. But when it comes to shooting, there's just not enough money and enough time for us to do it world class.
Bro, when we still had our office in town in Commissioner Street, they closed the road to shoot, I think it was the Avengers, right? They were shooting Avengers. They closed down the whole road.
Avengers was it?
Dog, they were here, right? They were
Who was the
shooting.
Hulk?
The Hulk was here, yes.
Wait, you?
They were shooting. Yeah? They closed down the road. They had cars flipped over. They brought cars. They flipped them over. They decorated the road. They made it seem like, bruh, we were watching from our office.
That's amazing.
All of this. Then we watched them shoot. Then after they were done shooting, we heard them go, and that's a wrap for second unit, which means no one was here.
Yes, it was just for that.
It was just for the scene of the city bombing.
Oh no,
There
superheroes.
was no one here. They just came to shoot background.
Especially with big productions, they usually split them into 2 units. So the first unit will deal with the bigger scenes,
Yes.
and the second unit will deal with the other stuff.
The other stuff.
Also like
Bruh.
Game of Thrones.
That
Yeah.
is
Bruh.
amazing.
Yeah.
Bruh, we
Game
were
of Thrones
thinking
for a
we're
year.
gonna see some heroes walking
Nothing.
by. Nothing.
Not
Just
in town.
Game of
Just
Thrones for a year they didn't shoot because there wasn't any snow. And they were like, no, we'll wait.
They must go to Lesotho.
they waited.
They waited. And there was
That
money
is
to wait.
But you see, in South Africa, we can't do that because
can't.
everything we do is. I've been on shows where we've shot the entire season in 2 weeks
Mm.
or 3 weeks. They would have brought in baby powder. if it was
Entangled.
here.
Nah. It was entangled. Nah.
Yeah.
It was entangled. Yeah. They pack all those sex scenes in 2 weeks.
Ah, now. 6 a
The whole
day.
day when we yo. Like act, I'm a future. Like
You know how uncomfortable those scenes are because most of them take place in the morning.
what?
And it's
Like,
technical.
like
Yeah.
call time is 6 now. You have to dry arm someone at 7 a.m. in the morning
You try
with
hard
like
to.
morning breath.
Why don't you brush your teeth when you go to
No,
set?
like I mean, like after you brush your teeth, you
I
still
can
have
also
morning
have
breath.
breakfast as well. So
You
someone
can-
could smell like bacon.
Yes.
So the
Nagana o shapa lamza le haram.
Bacon.
Haram.
I don't, sorry. You're gonna step away from me, sir. Did you have bacon or macon?
what if the bacon is hiding behind one tooth?
I don't do kissing scenes for that because I don't know what you are doing.
You don't do kissing scenes. Why not?
I feel like it's just like, oh, I don't feel comfort. Maybe I'm not a real actress. Hey, man,
On
shut me
Bettina,
down.
and Bettina, wait, you didn't kiss.
No,
Would you do sex scenes?
no.
Yo, I once had to do a sex scene, and my girlfriend at the time, who's my wife now, was watching on the monitors. We were on our way to Sun City, so she made me on set.
My
Oh,
goodness.
It was the last scene of the day, and it was on a yay, and I'm having sex in a car
Ooh,
with
Yeah, I
my
was also
girlfriend.
on that show.
No, it wasn't Los Voros. So she came, so we could leave early. And then you know how everyone's nice when your partner
Yes,
is
of
on
course.
set. Oh no, come have a seat. Come sit by the monitors. We can talk. I'm in the car.
And I know this move.
There's the secret.
Bro, I have to go through that, bro.
How do you feel?
I went through that the whole river season.
How does it feel seeing someone lamza
Bruh,
your woman?
relationship, she was pregnant on TV.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like at some point, nah, I obviously don't like it. Obviously, like it obviously bothers me, but
One little lamza.
Mana, and I'm about too much. Oh, no.
I can keep patience. And it's already been shot. It's already been shot. It's too late for you.
Because my thing is like, it's also like I always wonder like, what is the quality of? Because there was a period in time where writing became too sexualized in this country.
Mhm.
I think we're still there.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
I think we've come down a little.
we've calmed down a bit, but because sex sells, like a lot of these shows are pushing the sex narrative.
Mm.
A lot.
What? You know what I think our problem with the productions here, and it's a bit of a related issue, but a little bit unrelated. You know, I'm very good with unrelated issues.
Always.
Right? So I think it's the catering.
Yeah. No, I believe him because on one set I had pap and fish cakes.
Exactly. You can't give people pap and they must carry a camera like this.
After lunch, what's happening? The camera is tilting because
Yeah.
DOP is full.
No, guys, those guys.
That's why we had to move. I'm
There
telling
is the
you.
camera.
Yo,
Director said, I can't.
the sun guy is snoring.
I need a stand. Can we call a stand down for 10 minutes?
Pap and fish cakes.
Yo.
You can't get an A-grade product from that.
Mm.
No.
Sex sells. I mean, do you guys remember the Kanye Mbao scene?
On the wife.
I'm the
On the
wife.
wife, yeah.
And I mean,
That
that
was
went
so
viral.
hectic.
So that's
Yeah.
what production companies are looking for. They're looking for that virality, and then your
Yeah,
show,
dog, fella,
more people watch.
They did that on adulting where Boo frog humped
Oh,
Tembisiet,
Biu. Boo.
Arkiboo.
Machine boo. In a spiral form. Come on.
Tembisiet, our icon.
What
Boomshaka,
happened?
I lick it.
But
Ving
Tembisiet.
Rhames. You remember Ving Rhames on Baby Boy? He did that too.
Tembisiet. But Tembisiet has always been in those sexes. Remember in Zone 14, Ajola Lautiela, Ben 10, I was like, I want to be this guy so bad. And he was young in the show. You remember that guy? That actor, I haven't seen him in a while. But Tembisiet had a love interest with this young
No.
kid.
The Zone 14 was still subtle.
What's his name?
Have you seen the scenes on adulting?
Did they show him?
Hey,
That Tembisiet. I haven't watched it. I'm gonna
Never pass up an opportunity to watch.
I'm gonna do my research.
But like there's certain things where I feel like we lack, right? And one of them is also action. There's a show Spinners.
yeah.
Spinners is
Oh,
so
yeah, that's dope.
It's
because-
amazing.
because they got the action right.
Mm.
They got the shooting right. They got the car chases right.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I think
Time.
I
That's
spoke to
budgeted
you
time.
the last time
Mm.
about that scene in The Queen where they shot two guns.
But one gunshot.
Yeah, but there was one gunshot
Sorry?
and two different
It was-
people died. Yeah.
Yeah, that series was disappointing, bro. She stood like 5 meters from someone and took out a bazooka. I was like, yo, this is not gonna end.
Yeah.
Everyone's out.
And there's certain things that didn't make sense, man.
It was the wardrobe guy said, today we have a bazooka. The writers were like, okay,
Yeah.
let's go. I'm a
Certain things need to make sense. Like on Kings of Joburg, they did a heist with handguns and bikes.
I think in theory it may have sounded cool. And then came down to the budget. And they said, we can only give you this guy. We can't give you this guy.
No, okay.
So you need to act fast.
Also, why it baffles me, right, is that if anyone in the world should be getting crime and action
It's
right,
us.
it's
It's
us, bro.
Yes.
There's a heist happening right now.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
Jerusalem.
It's not right now.
Even Jerusalem.
Jerusalem was perfect.
Yeah,
bro.
no.
Jerusalem was
I'm on
perfect,
that
bro.
one.
I think
That
it was
Look,
for its
look,
time.
Jerusalem was
Jerusalem was perfect.
Jerusalem was great, but you
Yes.
forget one thing. I'm a car guy. I am a car guy. Opening scene of Jerusalem is in the 90s. They hijacking their first buggy. Do they not steal a 2004 Isuzu KB?
I mean, it was in the future. Okay, Pops, I hear you there. Nef.
Even East Tembi, so is it
But
East Tembi?
Pops,
So there's a show is East Tembi, so where the first scene they shot the guy, they killed the guy, and they with Melusi and all of them. That's East Tembi, so no?
With
Gomorrah, not East Tembi,
yes.
Gomorrah.
Yeah.
The first scene in Gomorrah, they killed Tati's husband again.
Mhm.
He was driving a C-Class. The car they burnt, because I guess they burnt the evidence, was a CLA.
That's too much, Pops.
Pops, by the way,
Yes.
scrutinizing now because those are small
That's
mistakes.
like
Scrutinizing.
That's like saying
Imagine
the
seeing
stuntman was-
Tony Stark parking an Audi R8. Next thing when they're shooting at him is in an Audi TT. Oh, what guys?
Continuity.
So-
Continuity.
Yeah.
No, bro, but also overseas has problems too, and exactly the same type of problems. Overseas,
Even worse, maybe,
Yeah.
because continuity. Sometimes you have
Mm.
someone in a shot where she's got a long red curly wig. In the next shot, it's just a little bit above her ears,
Mm.
and it's the same day. Okay.
No, what's that? There's a South African movie where a guy comes out of prison. It might be Kings of Joburg. And then the first scene, that's why I switched it off, because the guy arrives there in a pink suit. Then the next cut, dog, is in a room. He's in a brown suit. I'm like,
But you guys are too hard. You're too hard.
Dog,
You're too
TV is
hard.
the land of make believe.
Yes.
Make me believe.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me escape. Don't make me realize, no, man. The gun that shot this bullet doesn't match. The hole from that bullet doesn't match the gun.
I also think we forget there are people working on this, and people who have problems, and the first day is not going to be like the 10th day.
Yes.
So things also get lost on set, and things need to be plans need to be made. So if we couldn't find the pink suit from day one, let's get something closer to it, darken the room, and make them think it's a dark pink.
Yeah, because we shoot out of sequence.
So
Sometimes you start a
yeah.
show, when you start shooting, you're shooting day 9 in the show. And then only at the end you'll shoot the beginning because of availability and now. So when people watch movies and shows, sometimes they think we shoot
Sequence,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not usually like
Yeah.
that.
No, but
I
okay.
think they do that for confusion. I don't always like, because when I'm inside there, I'm like, why we start? Is it to confuse me so I don't tell people how the story ends?
About you. It's all about
It's
you.
about myself.
you don't even trust yourself with the story.
I'm gonna tell someone when I leave here what's happening.
But you know what's making me scared about all of this, right? With where we at now, right? Yes, we can debate about quality of shows and whatever, but I'm scared that we're gonna lose this idea of superstars. Because I feel like less and less people are into the model of TV. TV used to create stars, bro. Like I'm talking real stars. I'm talking screaming fans.
Yeah.
Not people who walk past and go, Mondilo Pops.
Hey, yeah, these days they let you
Yeah.
walk by.
They leave you
They let you walk by.
in peace.
And then they point at you all corner. One of them, man.
Yeah, na
All our PNC.
maske, singer.
Yeah, na try me next.
Mm. Or they'll ask, especially for Pops, they'll come to me. Yeah, no, them, man.
What about you? What about you?
I get some, like the other day I went to Incredible Connection at Mall of the South, no? And there was someone, as soon as I entered, bro, first thing is Ndara! And I felt so happy.
But that's what I'm saying, is that's what they recognize you for. So with us, bruh, I'm on The Masked Singer. It's the biggest show in the country right now.
Yeah.
Number one.
Number
and
one.
Number 3.
Number one, baby.
I can count on one hand how many people have said, "Hey, Masked Singer!" But
Is it because
everything
you're already
else,
famous?
no, it's what people recognize you from the most. So what people recognize me from the most is online stuff. It's Mdara. It's hey. You know what I mean? Because this has become our number one thing. People aren't invested in TV anymore. They're not
True.
invested in watching shows anymore.
So do you think the concept of not having those superstars is something that is detrimental to entertainment?
It is, though, because
A lot.
we're making the influencers superstars now, right?
But
That's
also,
what I'm saying.
what-
It's moving.
But
The
also,
superstars are
Yeah, I
moving
think
from
it's
TV
okay.
to your phone.
I feel like we're stuck on the I don't know, like the pedestal that superstars are from TV.
Mm.
And it feels like we're so in close proximity to the people on social media that it feels like it's just one of us.
Do you know? Okay, I hear you. Know, the only problem I have with everybody with social with like the TV model going away is the fact that we don't have a communal place
And
to
we don't.
enjoy information. So
Yes.
nowadays, people come with information that comes from all sorts of places, which can be dangerous because, you know, now you have a lot more people who talk about Illuminati. You know, there was always one guy.
Yes.
You know, now there's
Yes.
5.
Yes.
You know, now you have to deal with
Who's
5.
in Illuminati?
You can't
Yes.
even cut your toast in triangles.
Your toaster.
You can't, bro. That's the way I like my sandwiches. Now they're like,
Yeah. Bro, you can't enjoy anything, especially with around all these misinformed things. We don't know where to find the real information. And I think
Yes.
There's
this
too
is,
many sources.
there's too many sources, yeah.
Mm.
And it's so crazy, like how if you look at it now, like TV when it started only had like 5 channels, you know,
Mm.
and we would get everything we needed from those 5 channels. And now social media has 5 channels, and we get everything we need to get from those 5 channels.
Yeah.
You know that Twitter's for your information. I go on Twitter
Fast-paced.
to news, to whatnot. Then Facebook is for community. I know I'm gonna find old people I know, new people. It's just a big community. Then you've got Instagram where it's like, oh, this is the glamour section. This is top billing. This is the top billing of social media,
you
right?
don't post there. You don't
Yeah,
just
yeah,
post
yeah,
there.
hey, now you edit. You don't
You
just,
edit
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Then you get fucking TikTok where you know it's just TikTok is like, bruh, it's just
It feels like CBD,
it's not,
Joburg CBD.
yeah, it's CBD. It's not even it's overload.
There's a lot happening.
It's
Taxi here,
Cambridge food.
KFC here.
It's my mind.
It's my mind. The ladies come to you. I'm sorry, sister. I'm so peggy, manje.
While that's happening, there's someone saying, what's the so cleaner? There's a lot happening.
The food is being cooked with a room divider.
Yo, there's makeup sessions happening here for 50 rands.
Man, they're all wearing that makeup, you know.
No, TikTok is wild. Eh?
Yeah.
Right, so you see all those channels now. That's become our world. Like that social media has replaced the thing of channels, and now we get all our information from there, but also not at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's not that communal thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I'll give you an example: the Mdara sketch, right? It hit 330,000 on Instagram. On Twitter, it went to it's almost at a mill, it's like 950,000.
Yeah.
Facebook, 4 million.
4 million.
4 million.
5 million.
Yeah.
'Cause also Facebook people they're not worried about sharing. They share what they like. Instagram, what is he gonna think about what I'm sharing?
Yes,
Exactly.
there's perception.
And I also one thing I don't like.
TikTok, 5,000.
One.
Yo.
Yeah.
It's on
There's too
5,000
many
on
stuff there. There's too
there's
many
a lot
data
of
I
there.
think other people posted it before because as soon as it dropped, I saw other creators. We're
Posted
not
as
gonna
their own
mention.
content.
They are posting it, and obviously they're getting my. But it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah,
They
Chandra
posted it,
doesn't like that
and
thing, eh?
and they.
No, but
because
that's what
they're
people
getting all the
do
views.
on our shows, right? Is they take out because we usually post our sketches the next day. So what people do is as soon as the ep is finished, they're already posting our sketches.
Yes.
So by the time you post it, TikTok goes, we've had this before, so we're not gonna push it as much.
Yes.
I think that's my assumption.
No, I think you are 100% correct.
Personally, Instagram, I don't like it because it changes the narrative of people's relationships. When people have problems in their relationships, somehow Instagram finds them and finds
This is
exactly
sounding
the advice
personal.
you are looking for. And when you open there, you should leave him, girl. Doesn't open the door for you. This guy doesn't even have a car, but he doesn't open the door for you.
You know, that's the difference between men's motivational and messaging from other, like when you have influencers that try to motivate men. It's always like, yeah, you are useless. Work harder. You dumb guy. And then on the lady side, it's just like, you go, girl. No matter what, take it slow. You got this. Move forward with your life.
Gentle.
Slowly, gently, and then you'll make it eventually. And I'm like, why is the gents, when they motivate us, they're like, why? You are 22 and you have nothing. Like, I'm
But
supposed
you
to
are.
have nothing.
You
I'm
are
22.
Yeah,
Do you understand what I'm
but
saying?
it must light a fire.
Mm.
When More Fire wasn't selling, where was we? on the road, selling more fire. That's what a man does.
Yeah.
Makes a plan.
That's what you make a plan. You get a cup, you put cement, you mix it, you drink, and you harden up. Okay?
From the
Is that
inside
how he
out.
got the voice?
It's the semantic stuff.
PPC.
He took a motivational quote too far. He mixed the cement.
Bro, but DJ's Boo has had the best career ever, bro. From TV's Friends Like, I remember him from Friends Like This.
He was on radio.
He's a goat, yeah.
He's a
Oh, he
goat.
was on radio
On
with
YFM.
Kabzela, and he always used to talk about Kabzela.
Yeah,
Like
that
he
was
didn't
his-
have AIDS. We're like, come on.
What?
Tell us the
What
truth.
the hell does
Yazi
that
mngani wami uKhabzelo uyakhohlela. Khohlelelani? Uyafana umuntu.
Ufuna ukusela ukuthi yena ukuthi uyahamba la.
No, but this boy is a legend, bro. I mean, the
Never.
man just left the radio station and said, I'm going to start my own.
Yeah.
And went and started Massive Metro. And I mean, just,
And employed Titi Pash.
and that's why they don't fail. But also, he was, is that proof that, like, was he Mzege Zege or wasn't he Mzege
He was.
Zege? He was.
He was.
Can
I
we
believe
end
it.
that thing,
I've
man? He must
seen
just
it.
admit it, bro.
He says he's not Mzege.
Well,
He
you
cried.
go to his grave with
Yeah,
it.
He cried saying no.
But there's a guy who said he was Mzege who was on David Mashabela recently.
Is it?
Yeah. I can't remember what's his name.
I thought it was Robot Boy, you know.
He was too young.
No, not then. The new Mzege. There was two Mzege, I'm telling you. You remember when he tried to come back? I thought it was Robot Boy.
Oh, the
And
last
this was
time.
way before all this
yeah.
stuff, but before I actually even knew Robot. But I was like, this man's Robot Boy.
The new
The new
Mzege.
Mzege. I
Was
thought
he
it
taller and skinnier? Because Mzege was chunky.
I
He
just, for some reason, I thought it was Robot.
Mzege had thighs.
He was quite curvy.
Yeah.
And they worked
Robot-
with the-
Robot is straight.
He could have been, eh? TJ's Boo.
Maybe they
It
patted
could
him.
have been. It could have been. But
Yeah.
if he says he's not
He's not.
crying, he's not.
Yeah. Talking about crying, my brother.
Mm.
We recently introduced a new segment to the show.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yes. The
Mhm.
one about getting it off your
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Let's-
you too can get it off your chest. Just send us a voice note on 063-482-0639. Get it off your chest. Send us a voice note. I don't think they heard us the first time because other people send us texts
Mm.
and the texts are long.
Some people call.
Yeah, some people call.
Pops. Mental health.
It's not a direct line.
Muslim. Baby girl, can I marry you? Can I marry you?
Farina, you got a proposal there?
I did. I got a marriage proposal on email. And I don't know how to feel about it.
Was it
because-
formal? Did he
Very
say,
formal.
did he say hi?
No.
Just find you well.
Alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum,
Just find you
sister.
well.
He even kept it, sister. I said, oh, cut that
Oh.
out. Don't want that. So last week after that happened, on TikTok, the search bar said, verifies husband. And I said, who's married me? Way. What time?
They're researching to see.
If you
No,
have
why you wanna do that? Get out of my life. Move
Fair
away from
enough.
there.
all right, so you got that off your chest. Eh?
It's off my chest.
Now
I'm done.
it's off your
I'm
chest.
done. I'm done.
Get it off your chest, whether it's a chest or it's got some breast. Get it off your chest.
Show Jill at PNC and Farida. Thank you guys for the show. I really like what you guys are doing, just because you're doing it, and I think that's always something to be grateful for
My
in a
dogs.
country like this.
wait.
My favorite joke so far from the skits has been when Joe Biden was speaking to the president of Ukraine, and he called him Vladimir Putin, and Pop says it's like a plumber. It's like saying to a plumber,
It's a what?
"Ongangijwayela which I find very, very interesting for a lot of other reasons. But for get it off my chest, I'd like Titi to explain why he keeps saying, don't take anyone's advice, because advice is just someone else's trauma. I'm interested in just a little bit of an explanation. And I really just wanted to say that.
All right. Okay.
The plumber has spoken.
It's your turn.
Sisi.
Ish, my brother, thank you so much for the good comments there. But I would say the reason I say that is because a lot of people that have given me advice were people who came from bad trauma, you know. And then I realized very late in my life, I didn't get to experience a lot of things because of how scared I was. I was always taught to be scared, and I'm sure I was always taught to be scared of stuff. And when I started realizing my discernment and my freedom, I realized that you don't really have to listen to everyone's advice, especially because it comes from a place where it's their kind of traumas. So that's what I feel like. I feel like a lot of advice, a lot of people will give you advice and then live in that advice, but that advice is just their trauma. Sometimes you have to kind of be able to customize your own how you take in things, and that's the only reason why. And also, advice grilling was bad, you know. So that's the serious part of it.
That makes sense. You know why I say so? Because if someone else started a business and their business failed, and they're a Magwinya business, and their business failed, and then now you want to go into the same business, and then that advice that he's going to give you is not going to be a good advice. It's not going to be good advice.
Based on his
He's going to say it's not going to work. It never will. You're like, you were standing in front of another tuck shop selling Magwinyas.
Yeah, bro.
I'm going to be at a school.
Yeah.
I will make money.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it makes sense.
And most people who will give you advice, bro, are people that you don't even hang out with. They'll give you good advice. People who know you. They know your weaknesses. They'll tell you, don't do this, don't do this. Plus, you know you pee in the page. So, like, how?
Why must
Because they need to instill fear. Like the fear element needs to be so big in your life that you can, bro. Okay, I'm even getting passionate. Like I haven't done so many things that I should have done in my life 5 years ago because I was just around the wrong people. You know, someone who they can't even say try. You know, someone.
Or they don't even motivate you to try because it's either one they know. There's a theory I live by. Sorry to cut you off. There's a theory I live by. People usually advise you based on your strengths or your weaknesses. So if I know you're going to be successful, there's two ways I can tackle it. One, by telling you it's not going to work. Two, this is not your time. But according to who? Because I haven't tried.
I understand.
So now you've already blocked me two ways, and now I've already thrown the thought away, and I'm not even going to do it anymore. So that person relaxes and says, chilled, sparks, done. And that's so counterproductive, especially if we consider ourselves friends. And these are usually coming from friends.
And the thing is, bruh, let me fail. What is wrong? What is so
you learn from failing?
So uncool about failing, bro? Like we shun failing so much that we don't even understand that people are out here just trying. Bro, we're all gonna die one day. So you're gonna die without a failure.
Without trying.
Show, yes. Every week. We're gonna die. Last week we were in hell.
How much
guys, we die every week.
That idea.
Yes.
But we never die, we multiply.
About PNC, gonna be okay, Chokaina, yeah, man, religion. I feel like religion is a very complex issue, especially in terms of people in the community, you know, because they also, or everyone is entitled to God. Everyone is entitled to having a higher power in their life. So when you touch on subject like that, and obviously there's cause and effect, right, in the Bible. And so obviously cause and effect, if you do this, then this should happen, like the law and order of things, right? But sometimes please be mindful and try to be as impartial as you can to a certain community, because other people that say you are biased with the heterosexual community. What about all those other ones? You understand? So obviously they want to say things like that. But another thing in terms of like, sometimes when Farida is speaking, I feel like you guys speak for her. I don't know, maybe it's just
because she's a woman.
But both episodes, there were times where she was speaking and then you guys would literally just have a conversation outside of her. Farida is talking there. What is happening? But yeah, bro, what I'm trying to say is that, like, This line is going to be my direction in a boat.
One look and I breathe. One touch feels skinny. A picture perfect, underserving.
So I'll just touch
Yeah,
on.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm not the only one on the show, yeah?
What is happened? But yeah, bro. What I'm trying to say is that like this line is going to be my direction in a boat.
So I'll just touch
Yeah,
on.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm not the only one on the show, yeah? No, I'm going to defend my I was gonna call you teammates, hey, colleagues. I'm so not used to being on TV anymore. I think we all have rapid thoughts. And I feel like sometimes we interject just so that we keep in line with the subject, but also to make sure that we're all contributing. And sometimes it sounds like I'm being cut off, but I promise you I'm not. Half the time I feel like I'm cutting them off. So it's okay, don't worry. I'm okay. Cool. Thank you so much for concerning on me.
Thank you, Katofina. What is it? Kaltafina.
I know they love you. Farida, they
Chocolina.
love you.
Guys, this is so
Farida, they
overwhelming. I love you guys.
Farida, they love you so much, but they're proposing. They have crushes on you every week. Now, Farida's not speaking enough.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Yo,
I love you.
I feel like I'm leaving next.
And it's that seat.
This one.
Farida must switch.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah,
Let's switch.
next week we're
Yeah,
switching.
let's switch.
No, but to speak to Jokofina's Lacafina. Cocaine. Anonymous. Anonymous Ina. That sigh let me know.
Hey, breathe.
You guys like other communities, Ali. And I'm just saying, no. I'm saying our opinion.
We're not cocaine, man to man.
Our opinion will always be more. It will always lean more towards a heterosexual preference. Not because that's what we prefer, but that's what we know.
Mm.
You know, there's certain things we aren't enlightened about, and that's why we have this show. Is because we're trying to have these conversations. And the reason why we're opening lines, the reason why we have a comment section, is so that we can talk about these things. If there's something you feel like, no, this has not been represented well, or the thing you said wasn't actually correct, here's the correct one. Let us know, guys.
Yeah.
We're just normal humans having a normal conversation.
Yeah.
These are not news reporters reporting on facts of life.
Yeah.
We're just normal people having conversations that we think normal other people have. And if you want to join the conversation, join it. If you want to add parts about the community, let us know. Then we'll incorporate it. Thank you, Anonymous Trokofina.
Amen.
Yo, PNC? What's up? PNC? Yeah, man. So, I won't even lie. I live by a certain quotes, or yeah, I'm just say quotes, right? Dance like no one is watching. Laugh like no one can hear you, or something like that. and love like you cannot be hurt. You know what I mean? Like do something to the extreme, like there's no repercussions. Basically, that's what I love. That's love like you won't get hurt. That one, yo. Because I really did. I love like when I get hurt. Hey man, they hurt me. They hurt me. No, it hurts.
Yo, you still hurt.
It hurts. But of course, through time, over time, I healed and stuff like that. Now going back into the relationship, like into that world, yo. I can't anymore. What advice do you have for me? What advice?
This guy, this was the third try of this voice
Yeah.
note.
Yeah.
He was testing with every
Then he listened
PNC.
to it back in the first one. He's like,
PNC.
and this one.
The first one he cried.
The first one, he was like, I'm still not over here.
Because I heard him say, love.
That's him trying to make it funny. Because he said
Too much.
stuff like, I live by this 3 rules. I don't know what the third one is, but that's what I live by. Really, the third rule was not there.
Didn't
Oh,
exist.
But yeah, I won't lie. That is, I think that's a good thing to do. Love like nobody's is like love like you'll never be hurt before.
That's what I was gonna say to you.
Yeah, love, bro. Like
yeah,
important.
you can't just because you got hurt doesn't mean you must now just you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One out of how many of us on the planet? 7 billion.
Yeah,
There's 7 billion or 8 billion of us on the planet. You got hurt by one. Now you don't wanna give 6.999999 billion another chance.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Love like you're not gonna get hurt, bro.
And that's
you know
the way
what's,
you.
what's the worst that could happen? You could get hurt again.
yeah,
Fine. You heal, you love again.
yeah.
Hurt, heal, love again.
Lions,
And that's the way actually you can escape your trauma. Because love also creates traumas. Like the way you are in a relationship with someone and the way that person treated you. And now when you go into a new relationship, you have the opportunity to actually know and learn how to cast away your trauma because you are not your trauma. And then you can build and move forward and literally be like, I will try again and I will be open and I will just be myself and let love consume you.
Yes.
It's like even Sarabi. You know Sarabi? Mufasa's wife.
Yeah.
After Mufasa tragically passed away, Simba left. And I actually Googled how long it takes a lion to find the next primate. 2 weeks.
But she denied Scar.
No, Scar.
Scar tried to-
was
he
was
tried.
into hyenas.
Scar came, he's like, hey, Sarabi. Sarabi was like, I'm still mourning my husband. And then
A
he's like,
week
you
later.
will eat with the hyena. And he left.
He's a
Let's
mean
see
man.
the ones that we have to read. Because there's one more.
Tabisa will read.
Oh,
Okay, so there's 2 more, ne?
yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 more, but this one is very long, so I'll try and summarize for you guys.
Read it as is verbatim.
Yo, the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's from Anonymous. Ne? Anonymous says, hi, I would like you guys to highlight and talk about the dangers of pornography. Mapuna.
Mhm.
Yes.
Wait, is it written like that?
No, I'm giving perspective.
Yeah.
So we're all on the same
For
page.
those who don't, I'm here for that.
Carries on to be brief, how it also is a contributing factor on absent fathers in our beloved country. And another reason why men cannot be loyal to their spouses or girlfriends. Then he goes on to give perspective. How being addicted to it at a young age can be a major problem that has the potential to destroy their lives and affect their surroundings. A short story of how I got addicted to porn. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
I
Where's
was
the popcorn
exposed-
when you need it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I was exposed to it at a very young age. My dad has had stacks of DVDs of pornography. So as a curious kid who also loved watching movies, I stumbled upon these DVDs and that's how the
Stumbled.
exposure started.
Yeah.
The exposure. My dad was around 35 when I was exposed to such. He doesn't own a house and he has a lot of children. So, hey, I know
Circumstance.
this man. Anyway,
Maybe one of the kids. That's your brother.
He's our father.
Our hero.
He doesn't own a house and he has a lot of children. So all these bad things he has done were because of pornography.
Oh.
It made him a sex addict.
Mm.
It made him a man who cannot, by any circumstances, be loyal to any woman he was with. I'd really like it if you can bring awareness to this pandemic of pornography that's mostly targeting young boys and men, and how kids are not taught about the dangers of it in schools. It has slightly been an issue that is not brought up in many of our conversations, and how it is important for parents to monitor their child's screen time and what they are consuming on the internet. Not only has the internet been a place of entertainment and learning new things, but also it has been a place where pornography has been made available with easy access.
Mm.
Then he just says pop-up adverts, free pornography on websites.
Mm.
That's how he closes it. I don't know if
This guy went through the evolution
Damn.
of porn.
Sure.
DVD.
This is why voice
online.
notes are important, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long thing. But yes, we agree with you, Anonymous. We do need to create awareness around pornography. It's out of hand.
And this is a weird one because if you deny your addiction, you can't just say, "No, I'm not addicted." That's where the problem starts. But it's a tough one, man.
It's a tough
one. I mean, those choices. First of all, let's talk about your father. Those were his choices. Those had nothing to do with pornography. Him not having a house and not loving your mother, that has nothing to do with pornography. But pornography is bad. But I just
Yeah.
wanted to say that
It's toxic.
you can
Have a house. And be
have a
porn addict.
house and then just get rid of your porn addiction if it's an addiction for you. If you are watching the entire movie, hey, red flags. That's where you need to start worrying.
When you watch it in snippets,
Yeah, if
what
you can,
happens?
if you can watch while it's buffering,
What happens?
I have a
you are
friend
fine.
who's never watched Monsters Ball. He just knows one scene. And he used to hire the DVD all the time.
Oh, he found his type.
God damn, bro. You just ruined my childhood.
I have nothing to say.
Okay.
No, but yeah, I think we must create awareness. We definitely have to. I think porn is a silent killer.
Because when you are killing your guy, you must be silent.
And don't leave your Bluetooth on.
The Bluetooth device has been connected.
Are you sitting?
Oh, man.
Don't watch porn, guys.
Yeah, don't watch porn.
Don't do it.
Or
Yeah.
watch it responsibly.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Because you end up doing things to your woman that she didn't ask for. Now you are coming. Don't do it.
okay, this is another one, but this is more of a. It's not okay. I guess it's get it off your chest, but it's more of an honorary mention.
Mm.
So this guy says, "Bros, whatever happens, don't leave the Wadi Charger and Hey Hey behind. It's literally how the cheese gang recognize each other. Two guys were arguing at the till at the store I was in, and you know us Zulus, we speak in puns and metaphors. This are his words. These are his words. Yeah, one guy dropped the Ngzokshaya Ufanene. So he omitted the whatever the thing was. because of
Ngzokshaya,
the language.
bad word.
Yeah, Ngzokfana Ufanene. So someone in the kiosk saying, "Hey, hey," and the kid in front of me saying, "Wadi Jaja."
Wow.
It was a moment I'll nenever forget. Everyone started laughing. It definitely diffused the situation.
PNC was able to diffuse a Zulu man. What is your Hey. Imagine road rage with the taxi driver. Hey,
But bro, that is the feeling. That is the feeling of what we're trying to make people feel. Like, diffuse situations and just be calm, bro. Like, enjoy yourself. Everything is funny. Even your death of your dad, mom, whatever it is.
And we're still dying. One more. Last one.
There can be humor in that, you know?
Okay, so Now there's a request here, ne?
Mm-hmm.
So it says, "Morning pops, how you
Farida.
doing?"
Oh,
No.
Morning.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes,
No.
it's happening.
No.
Okay, morning pops, how you doing? The 7th of August will be my birthday, turning 32. If possible, a shout out nyana on PNC just to feel special for a sec. No one has celebrated my birthdays with me. It has always been just another day. How do I celebrate it when it's just me and my brother? Anyways, I hope you and your daughter are doing great.
Oh.
Oh,
That's so sweet.
sweet.
What's
Speaking
what's
to
anonymous
another-
name? What's anonymous name?
No
No
name.
name. How?
Lishonolo.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it says there.
Oh.
Okay. So she said we must wish happy birthday for a
Yes.
sec.
For a second.
For a second. Happy birthday.
HBD.
I missed it.
Next year.
Okay.
No, guys, let's wish
Please.
her.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up Jehovah's Witness, so I feel. I
Yo,
feel what
no
she's
bad
feeling.
days.
You see, trauma.
Yes, trauma. So I
Trauma.
think let's wish her a beautiful happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, babes, for the 7th of August.
Yes, 7th of
Also sweet
August.
for you.
It's a good day.
Lehlohonolo, salam alaikum, happy birthday.
Lehlohonolo, re wishetša mahlohonolo ka letšatši la gago la ho belegwa. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. May your day be blessed and may the Lord spare you for plenty, plenty more years.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Well, Cheese Boys, Cheese Girls, and the Cheese Gang. Oh, that section is actually quite now. We need more time for that section.
Ne?
Yes.
Yeah, we're actually going to dedicate more time to that section.
I think I
Love
got.
it.
I think I'm also getting stuff off my chest by hearing
Yeah.
people chest. You know.
Chest to chest.
Why does chest to chest sound like this, Farida?
Muslim.
Only Muslim. Those emails are gonna stop. Well, that's it from us, Cheese Boys, Cheese Girls, and the Cheese Gang. Mr. Leniga Shekaya. And remember, stick to your friends. You need trustworthy friends. Who needs friends like this when you can have friends like these?
This one.
Oi, oi, inja yasendulile Tembisa. DJ School. DJ School here. Welcome to These Friends Are Like This. In the first channel today, we're talking about trust. Can you trust your friend? It's time to put your faith in a friend. Gents, who do you trust?
So I think that I'm the most trustworthy friend, so I should go up and do the challenge.
Bruh, not you, bruh. Yesterday you just using Tits's toothbrush to watch your sneakers.
But I put that thing in my mouth. Bruh, you know what else? You know what else is in his mouth?
What?
Your sister's 30 was in his
Oh, brother.
Since we are exposing secrets.
I told you that's off limits.
It was one.
I told you it's off limits.
Hi, gents. You know what, ne? You know what, ne? We're fighting, but let's get over it. We've got a challenge. Let's go to Mauritius on 1, 2, 3, gents. Let's go. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Sparring.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, sparring. Yes. I'm gonna go.
Sparring is
All right. Team Sparry is choosing Titi. Let's do the ladies. Ladies, who do you trust?
Just choose Farida because she always copies me.
Oh. Chemi, if I was copying you, hairstyle would be the same and I've got pinches. So
I
sorry.
know. My orange underwear in your closet.
Wow.
You even copied the hole that was in mine and you thought it was sweat.
No, I don't want to do that.
Actually, we can't choose you because I don't trust you. You haven't paid my money.
What's money?
The transport we
I
used to.
told you that I was still gonna
No,
get
I think I should go. I'm
No, actually, I think you should go. Thanks.
No, I should go.
You
because
know what? I
actually,
never told
no, you
anyone
know how to swim.
about
So how?
Zumba in your bum, but now you're doing like this.
Actually, we never even wanted to go with you because you can't swim.
Yeah, thanks.
You were gonna drown.
Bye.
You were gonna drown, and I want my money.
Hey,
This girl.
as you saw, our sisters are going to carry on together. But when you see they can't swim, so we'll see what happens after the break. We'll see you after this. I'll put on my pills. We'll be back after this. I'm ready for the challenge.
That's it. That's it, guys. That was a nice show there. By
Before bed tonight, try this 7-second brain trick to help attract.